one of your friends, Hoodle? There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Dust to dust.
Field.
Swallow
Ice
blade.
tornado. Get on in there with the others. Dance in the wind. These ones can run rings around us. This one's mine. A banana. Who wants to die next? Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Get lost.
Here I come.
Confiscated.
Eat this.
Reload.
Now you see what I can do.
One more. Into the shadows. It's like trying to keep up with a wall. I'm all stuffed up.
Sonic thrust.
Raging cascade.
Sonic thrust. Pierce through.
I'm on a roll.
Eat this.
Reload.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I.
Burning strike.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
No choice.
Take
this.
Condensed by the power of water.
Knock it
Evaporate.
Blow away.
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said. Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me?
We've reached our destination.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Where does that drawbridge connect to?
No idea, but I've seen it get lowered. It can't be lowered from this side anyway, so it's useless to us.
Little help!
Here I come!
Burning strike!
Rising Phoenix! I'll take you all on!
Take
Take
that!
it! You're finished!
Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I never miss! You got none shall escape my judgment! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time. Looks like it could be worth something.
No backing down!
None shall escape my judgment! Dance if I do!
These little ones are hardly worth our
I'm also good
time.
with airborne
Less talking,
targets.
more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
We've got flyers.
I've got
All yours.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Who? Who?
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
What's wrong?
Really?
Ah!
Sure.
Hey,
Ah!
Right.
right.
Nice work.
What?
Hey!
Well?
What?
Shion.
What?
Very nice.
Boy, talk about a spry old man.
I can't wait to see him again.
You really liked that apple pie, didn't you?
I hate camping out.
I guess even someone as fashionable as you wouldn't know a whole lot about Dan and armor, right?
Not really, no. Like, what's with that scarf? I don't remember that being with any of the armor we found back there.
Oh, well, remember how you told me you thought I'd look good wearing some blue? I took your advice to heart and decided to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Well, it suits you.
Would you say I've learned to spruce things up like you suggested?
I wouldn't go that far. As if this place wasn't cold enough, it's also pitch black. I'm amazed anyone can live in this realm.
Seriously. Having all this snow everywhere makes it harder to walk or get anything done. And not having any light to see by makes the uneven terrain even more difficult.
Calaglia is no walk in the park either. It's dusty and there's rocks everywhere. And it's on fire all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you mention it, all those fires are a pretty weird phenomenon. They were always so annoying to navigate around.
Out here, fire's as important as water to our survival. So are the trees we use for firewood.
Is it that rare to see the sun here?
Not just rare. Until I went to Calaglia, I'd never seen sunlight before. I'd only heard about it. I couldn't believe just how hot and bright it seemed to be. But I guess in most realms, it's just a fact of life. They're used to it.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it? The way the sorts of things people take for granted change from one place to another.
After all that, how can these people carry on like nothing happened? Didn't Zephyr's words reach anyone in that whole crowd?
The Snake Eyes could be anywhere. People are scared of being reported, so they can't do jack.
And speaking from experience, when you spend so much of your life as a slave, you stop even thinking of standing up and fighting. Calaglia had a lot of people like that.
Well, these people are in no position to demand anything anyway, when they've lost the will to fight and need others to protect them.
These people have had a hard enough time just keeping the fires lit. No one wants to sacrifice their life without good cause.
It is what it is. Once Ganabelt is out of the picture, things in Cislodia are sure to change.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey, hold up a sec, guys.
What's up?
We need to talk about Ganabelt. This guy can control both light and lightning, and I've heard his swordsmanship is unrivaled.
I'm not surprised. He is one of the top lords, after all.
That's not all. He also has these weird little gadgets that he likes to use.
Gadgets? You mean like some kind of a Renin weapon?
Probably. He's got a bunch of these things that hover all around him. They're supposed to protect him from attacks coming in at any angle.
I take it there aren't any blind spots then.
Nope. Which is why I plan to bust down his defenses from the front.
What? Why? Isn't that where his defense will be the toughest?
That's why it's worth attacking. Once I poke a hole in that bastard's defenses, the rest of you can tear it wide open and give him hell.
All right, we go with your plan, Law. Now let's get going. It's about time we got revenge for Zephyr. Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Law?
Yeah, sorry. Just a little travel weary is all. Looking forward to finally getting out of here, you know?
Still beating yourself up about your dad, aren't you?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But that's not what I was just thinking about.
Oh?
I never did tell you how I ended up hanging around with the Snake Eyes, did I?
Not properly. All I know is you had a falling out with your dad and ran away from home.
Getting to Cislodia almost killed me. Once there, though, I actually ended up joining a resistance organization, believe it or not. Of course, before long, someone ratted us out. And we were ambushed by the Snake Eyes. I'd never seen such brutality. If I hadn't surrendered...
Law?
I don't know why. They let me live. They made me watch as they butchered my friends right in front of my eyes. I still have nightmares. I hear roars of Zeugles as my friends scream. The snow stained red with blood. And all the while, those bastards laughing. I thought that with Ganabelt defeated, I'd be able to put it all behind me. Turns out that was a little optimistic. I was terrified they would kill me too. So I wound up betraying the memory of my friends and getting my old man killed in the process. I wonder if I'm any braver now. What if one day I panic again and end up running away like always?
And leave us behind? You really think you'd do that?
I hope not. But who's to say what I'm really capable of?
Ah! I found you.
Something wrong, Rinwell?
How very perceptive of you. When I turned around, you were gone, so we came back to look for you.
Maybe tell us next time you decide to stop? We need all our manpower to face these Zeugles.
Jeez, okay. I can't help it when nature calls, can I?
Nature? Ew, gross! Here?
Let's make tracks, shall we?
I hope he makes it through this.
You invited him along. He's your liability.
He's Zephyr's son, Shion. What was I supposed to do? Just leave him?
Fine. Just don't come crying to me about it, all right? I've got enough deadbeats slowing me down as it is.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Stardust!
You're mine.
Rising Phoenix! Come one, come all! You're mine! You're finished! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Gusty nail!
That's
Got
quite
fires.
a talent.
Your father once made the same
Rising
remark.
Wyvern!
So even my dad knows, huh?
Rising Wyvern!
Where are you going? I'm just getting started.
Let's do it! I think I'm getting stronger.
Why did people dig this path so far underground?
Maybe it was too dangerous on the mountains for them to traverse over them.
So you're saying that before Dana was conquered, Danans made this so that they'd have a way to get through the mountains?
If I had to guess, they might have even lived inside of these once upon a time.
Not like there's any way of knowing now. Not after all our history was lost.
No, it wasn't lost. It was stolen from us by the Renans because they thought slaves didn't need it. And because keeping it around would have made it harder to control us.
It's not all gone. Look at that over there.
What is it? It looks like a broken piece from a dish or something.
Probably. It's true the Renans erased a lot of our history. But if we look hard enough, I think we'll find there's still plenty of it left. But first, we have to win the freedom to even look for it.
We'll win it all right. Then we'll reclaim our history. We're so high up.
I guess Messia is the first place we met. Hala.
Yeah, I was a snake eye and you were a silver sword. Who would have thought we'd end up on the same team?
You make an odd pair, it's true.
You guys are the odd ones, running with a Renin.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt.
Gotta break through!
You're
You're finished! Burn!
Eat this! fall back in their defense!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be! I'm just getting started!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right.
Don't mind if I do.
I should probably do something about that.
Lightning raging cascade.
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
On the win.
I'm on a roll now!
Air thrust.
We managed to pull through.
An opponent like this should be easy. Come and face me! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
Let the marksman handle this. They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious. You know, Swapping really makes me realize.
Makes you realize what?
Maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think, just keep swinging.
We're thinning them out!
Please, more like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slight.
I'll be saving this one.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Dispose of the trash.
Burn!
Here,
I'll run you through! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
Is it hot? Just bash it out again.
Swallow Blade! I'll take you all on!
Armor won't
Its armor
save
seems
you!
strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Nice, Law. Hey, I'm here too, you know.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. I won't forgive you!
It's over! Sonic
This
Thrust!
one's mine!
Pierce through!
Divine, not in your dreams.
Here, let me help!
Okay, here I go! You're mine!
Ready and raring! I'll smash you!
Swallow Blade!
Flame of fury.
That's what arts?
That's my cue.
Pierce through!
Shut him down!
Sonic Thrust! Burn in hell!
By the
Eat
power
this!
of water!
I'll
Take
run
this.
you through!
Now
Do
in
it!
the group! I can feel my precision improving.
Go no
Let me
further.
help.
You're mine! You're finished!
Field.
Mirage! Rising River! Mirage!
And again.
Here I come! It's over!
I'm all stuffed up.
Swallow Blade!
By the power of water. This is it.
Take it!
Streak.
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
My judgment. Here goes.
Outside! It's over! First strike!
Thunderblade.
Onward and upward.
Backing down! Now you see what I can do!
Seal! I never miss! This'll come in handy! Water, hear my call! Now!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go! Lightning into astral energy! Full throttle!
I can feel my power growing! Right, here goes! Here I go! Sword Rain Alpha! Crumble! Talon Sword Rain Alpha!
The tide of battle has turned! That's the power of comrades in arms! Right, comrades in arms! What?
Too sentimental?
I'm just getting started!
Rising Falcon!
Do it!
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Do it!
Less talking, more...
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Check out these biceps! Pretty glorious.
Right, here goes!
Let them
Drop
learn to
mine!
kill this!
It's over! Crumble Destruction!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon
Do it!
Destruction!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
We're in good form!
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
I'll run you through!
Here I come!
Armor won't save you!
It's over!
This one's mine!
Wind!
Water! Here I go!
Rising Falcon!
Do it! Inhale me! Flame of fury!
You made quick work of us! Want me to pick up your slot then? Just pointing it out!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more
All
fun!
together! Cut them a...
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it,
Little help!
It's over! Burn! Sword Rain Alpha!
Sleep now. None shall escape my judgment.
You're finished!
I'll run you through!
I can
Carve through armor!
Severing Wind! Take this!
Dust to dust! I'll finish you here and now!
Blow away!
My astral energy! All right, it's showtime!
Destruction!
That extra training paid off.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face.
I think Hoodle senses something. We're finally here. Elda Menancia. The land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cyslodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
die! Harmony's friend again!
You're mine!
Eat this!
Orochi's Fury!
Graviton field!
I'm surrounded!
Not on my watch! Searing flame! Reload!
We've got flyers!
I've got it!
Orochi's Fury!
Let a marksman handle it! Gales, tear you to shreds!
All yours!
None shall escape my
Gusty
judgment!
nails!
Here I come!
Red!
It's on!
Dance in the wind!
I can carve. I'm on a roll
Air
now.
getting started! Dance in the
Orochi's
wind!
Fury!
Air thrust!
Whew. Thank goodness we won.
What's wrong?
Huh? Yes!
I guess we can take this?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm. Just great. That can't be. Nice. Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Shion.
Why are you thanking me?
When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
I hate camping out.
An opponent like this should be easy.
No escape! This one's mine! Thunderblade!
Orochi's Fury!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
Here we go again.
Blazer!
You're mine! It's over!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Orochi's Fury!
Raging Cascade! In here! Flame of Fury!
Here I come!
Spear! Pierce
It's
Evil!
over!
Lightning Condemned!
Perfect Knuckle!
Thunderblade! Now
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eat this! You're done!
Cyan Instant! Lightning Orb! None shall escape my judgment!
No escape!
One last dance
Win!
in the wind!
Sleep now.
More for the stockpile!
With this, I can become even stronger. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
What's this thing?
I'm expert!
backing
Cut
down!
it through!
I'm not
I'll
done!
smash you!
Confiscating! Reload!
Here I come!
Glacial
Orochi's
Spear!
Fury!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
Here's evil!
Take it!
I'll finish you
Rain
here
Alpha!
now!
Do it!
Crumble! Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Just great.
I guess...
Yeah!
Great!
I won't forgive you!
Take it! You're done!
Dance in the
Blow
wind!
away!
Sleep now! Gemini Aqua! I'll be
Orochi's Fury!
Do it! A banana! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Here I go!
You're mine! Huh?
Take it!
Severing Wind! Gotta break through!
May a
Orochi's Fury!
shreds!
You're mine!
It's a duel of the arts! By the power of water!
You picked the wrong fight!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
We did it!
I need to be stronger.
Hey, would you look at...
Right, here we go! Damn it! Okay! It's over!
You're
I'm on it! Orochi's Fury!
Lightning
Orochi's Fury! I'm on it! Take this! You're finished!
Do
it!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Right, next one.
Already on!
Here I come!
Gusty nail!
Sword Ring Alpha!
This one's mine!
I'm on it!
Feel!
Storm!
I'll be saving this one!
Tectonic
Take
Strike!
firmament
Do it!
Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Way. Not in your dreams.
I'm on it!
Run the field. May a thousand gales tear you to shreds.
Dragon
Shell. Gusty nail. Searing flame.
Talon Storm!
Hear me. Flame of sandwich.
We got flyers!
Leave the enemy's arc. Let me. Marksman handle.
This one's all
No
mine.
complaints
All
here.
yours. Try harder!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I can carve through armor.
Orochi's Fury! First strike!
Whirlwind astral energy.
Sword Ring Alpha!
Do it. Vanquish astral energy.
Say no more!
I'm even stronger than before.
I won't forgive you.
Take this!
Lightning condemned.
I'll take you all off!
I'll tear you apart with the marksman
Orochi's
handle.
Fury!
This one's mine.
Dragon Shell!
Now,
You're mine! Remove!
astral energy.
Say no more!
I'll heal you all.
We're doomed. Doomed.
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, Rice. I'm calm.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Dance in the wind.
Orochi's
Now.
Fury!
Roll now.
I'm out of ammo. I'll be saving this one.
Sword Ring Alpha!
We're coming through.
Now you see what I can do.
Confiscated. Lightning.
I'm on it!
A whirling
Orochi's
circle.
Fury!
Magnetic storm.
Here I come!
Sleep now.
Strike! Eat this!
Now I'm in the
Here I
corner.
come! Strike!
Mega ray.
Orochi's Fury!
Thunderblade. Reload. One more time. Glacial shield. Lightning condemned.
Here I come!
Got it.
Strike!
Now let's dance.
Fury! You're mine!
With darkness.
Big Blast! Here I come!
Ice tornado.
Orochi's Fury!
Retreat.
Blow away! Lewis!
Healing
No
circle.
escape!
Dance in
Orochi's
the wind.
Fury!
Searing flame.
Smash you.
Air thrust. Reload. Light astral.
Water.
Air thrust. I'm ready.
Crumble! Talon Storm! Orochi's Fury!
A freezing
Talon
storm.
Dust! Blew away!
Red. Ice tornado. Air thrust. You shall escape my judgment.
You're finished!
Ray.
Astral Arts?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Lightning condemned.
Talon Storm!
Thunder. By the power of
You're
light.
mine!
I'm all stuffed up.
You're mine!
The picture of
Ignite!
Fire is raging. I'll kill you all.
It's over!
Healing circle.
I can carve through
Now I
armor.
can let loose.
Did you just heal me?
Yes.
It's
I
over!
need you, remember?
Right.
You hear it now.
Up and in.
Orochi's
Let's go.
Fury!
Lightning orb. Dance in the wind. Cyan instinct.
Well, I'm impressed.
Light astral energy! I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Photon healing portal! That's it! I'm ready! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Mega Ray!
Here I come! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here's a healing arc!
You're finished!
Raging cascade! Lightning! Steel pulse! I'll be Mega Ray! I'm already with darkness!
Take this! Armor won't save you! You're finished!
Divine
Take
strength!
this! Now, while it's freely!
Take it down!
Orochi's Fury!
Instant!
First strike! Blow away!
You're done! Wind astral energy!
Orochi's Fury!
Here's a healing arc! Firmament render!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Arrow!
Burn in hell!
Serpent knuckle! Take it!
Orochi's Fury!
Mine! Graviton!
Here I come! It's over! Here I
It
come!
looks like you got this one covered! Diane, into the fray! Face with darkness! Serpent knuckle!
Orochi's Fury!
Lightning! Divine streak! Tectonic punch!
Reload!
Water!
Smash
Hear
you!
my call!
Orochi's Fury!
Come and get it!
Almost there! Or close enough.
Can't feel
Take it away, Ray.
I thought you'd never
Did I
ask.
not teach you to say thank you, Indiana?
Not to a ready
The enemy is going all out!
Orochi's Fury!
What you
That move!
I'm on it! Here comes a big one!
Eat this! Ready! Eat this! Eat this! Dance in the wind!
Lost my focus.
Here, let me help. Lightning! Blah, blah, blah. That's sleep now.
Orochi's Fury! It's on!
Are you ready?
Not today!
Solid storm!
Here I come!
Light astral
You're
energy!
finished!
Now you're talking. Anything in armor is all mine.
Light tornado!
Orochi's Fury!
It's weakened! Light astral
Big
energy!
tank
This
now!
one's mine!
Blow away!
Let's tear him up! Andy. There! I'll tear you apart! More where that came from! What? Mega Ray!
Blow
Now!
away! Remove!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I need to be stronger. I hate camping out.
You okay? You made a weird sound.
Sorry. I was just thinking how amazing this view is.
What's the matter? Haven't you ever seen mountains and fields before?
Actually, now that I think about it, it's not every day we get to enjoy views like this.
You too?
Yeah. Calaglia has rocky landscapes, but the terrain here is completely different. Like, you see that mountain over there? Doesn't it look like a big wave that somebody turned into stone?
Right? And those ones look like the horns or claws of some giant monster. I'm surprised they managed to stay up.
Yeah. Just be thankful we don't have to pass under them.
Actually,
They won't come tumbling down that easily.
You sure about that?
Menancia harvests earth energy, which explains why the topography is so varied here. It's also why those rocks are bound to be sturdy.
So all that astral energy is also what makes this realm look so lush then? Does astral energy really have that much of an impact on the land?
Yeah. Is that why even that mountain looks the way that it does?
The stronger the energy is, the greater impact it has on lots of things. So yes, like a great big fire.
But these imbalances are too pronounced to be nature's work. It's not how Dana would otherwise naturally look.
If it's not natural, then you mean all of this is the Renan's doing?
When you put it like that, even something as nice looking as this starts to feel wrong.
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell even without a sense of pain?
Thankfully, yeah.
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? And couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a picture in a way, if that makes sense.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Shion.
87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared, and that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it?
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a second, I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes,
Shion.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay, it's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you think?
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Poodle, come here, sweetie. Woo! Good boy.
What are you doing?
It's flying practice. Hoodle doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight.
Ooh.
Probably because everyone keeps sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it! I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay. Just to be sure, though, why don't you tell me what he can't eat?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Hoodle was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later. Hoodle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and all this livestock. Am I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
Ah!
All right. Yeah. Good grief.
Very nice.
I guess...
Yes. I don't believe this.
Huh? Really? Who would have thought we'd be raising animals in a place like this?
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who. Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menancia, yes? Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right, even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's...
Right.
That can't be.
How's this? Wow.
Hey!
Zugelfangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that? I guess.
Sure. Sure.
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Okay!
Huh?
All right.
Hey!
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little...
What's wrong?
Yes! Ah!
How?
Huh? Hey!
Got it.
Yes!
Huh? Hey! Why are we humoring this old man again?
Because there's no way I'm passing up a top-secret palace recipe, okay?
Well, there's a surprise.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danins are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Elda Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danin.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The Guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Elda Menancia has Danins protecting him?
In this country, Danin guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off-limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menancia from its suffering, and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik?
Yes, my lord.
Please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
I think Huro's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan Lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too? Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?